Good afternoon. I wanted to thank you for taking a few moments to spend a little bit of time with us so we can bring you up to speed on where we are with the app. And currently, we are back up to where we should be. We were a little bit behind because we were having a little bit of a time trying to find a cohesive flow to take us from the actual main view to a user actually adding data to the form, and then how that data should be seen on the form and the colors that should be used, or images, excuse me. So we settled in on, for the main view, a wine glass with a kind of a goldish but a warm tone. But before we get there, to come back to the icon launcher as well as the potential splash screen will be the actual logo, which is a mirror of the W's, but once again, to give a little bit of a light versus warm. Um, so we start with that, then come to the main view where we have the wine glass. Then from this point, we are able to click on a button where you can click to add a review. And from this point, a user will come to the actual form screen. Within the form screen, we have this now completed where the information that a user adds to the form screen, including the image, can now be saved into the object, and that object will hold that data and move it to the list. This is now up and is working as well. We need to be able to get our the ability to save it to files so it's persistent upon the app being closed and coming back into it, so a user will always be able to have access to their saved data. Um, we also will next be working on the actual final view, which will show the data that a user has saved in, and it will actually show where that place, the place that the user was, that they decided to write the review. So they have that information for it as well. The changes that we made to the app, we originally talked about allowing the app to work for users to share together. And we still feel that's very important, but we feel that should come after the first version. The first version will allow a user to privately save that information and then still tell their friends about that information. But on a following version, we would like to add the peer to peer. Moving forward, once again, writing that data to a file. Um, we're going to finish and clean up the remaining views to make it a little bit more of a pop, but still sticking with the simplistic feel of Winemark. The last thing that we need to discuss is where we are and what's working and what's not working. Currently, everything that we should have up to this point is working, which is the main view, the list view, and our launch screens. Those are working up to speed. The Once again, the final view will need to be completed, as well as cleanup will be completed in the second week of the milestone. We are on schedule to finish on time. Um, and once again, I think we'll have enough time to be able to come back to you for any little changes that you feel that could make the app really spectacular. And all items are completely working, and we should be on schedule. I want to thank you again for taking some time to allow us to speak with you, and you have a great day.